So you've made the conclusion. You're ready to leave it all. You're ready to go. In short, you're tired. It's too much. You can't stand it anymore. Whatever it may be, you've given it your all but all to no avail. You've spent your money, energy, and time, but instead of improving or succeeding, it seems like all you do is fail. Now you want to climb a skyscraper and slam your body in the sidewalk and get the sweet relief of death. People tell you they love you, and some even tell you to accept God, but it all just sounds cliché to you, just as you're about to jump into the river. You hear the raspy voice of a Frenchman. The smell of cigarettes fill the air. He calls out your name and asks for just 10 minutes out of your time before you end it all. His name is Albert Camus. He isn't going to tell you to accept God, nor is he going to tell you he loves you, but what he is going to tell you is the absurdity of life. What he calls the absurdity of life is simply that your life is only a tragedy if you allow yourself to be aware. People go to work every day, come back home to little pleasures which gives them just enough zeal to repeat the cycle again. The question of whether life is worth living or not is answering philosophy's most important question. All other questions are secondary. Albert Camus said, "People want to commit suicide because they are conscious of the absurdity of this world, and because of this, they can't take it anymore." Simply, suicide is confessing that life is too much for you, but deep down, you know you are stronger than this. The universe knows. In a way, you are the universe attempting to figure itself out. Don't end it because you got confused. In the depth of winter, I find within myself an invincible summer. Albert Camus. Albert knew that arguing with a suicidal nihilist with any system of purpose not the way out. He figured out that life is way better if it had no meaning. Have you ever seen how happy a puppy is, or how joyful your dumb friends are? Just think about it. Albert also gave us the story of a Greek troublemaker named Sisyphus. Out of his mischief, he angered the king and was banished to roll a rock up the hills. As he rolled the rock, it was coming back down. No matter how he tried, he couldn't get the rock to go up the hills. But instead of Sisyphus getting too upset and jumping off the hills, he enjoyed it. He enjoyed the absurdity of him running a rock up and down without any result. He doesn't pray to a higher power, and it's not like I'm condemning the use of higher power. It's just that to a nihilist, that's just a catalyst, as it is rather cliché for them to hear. To summarize this whole story in the quote of a wise man, "The journey is the reward." It's like, why the hell are you gonna subject yourself to that and betray your own body? Live, goddammit. We are all participating and we all suffer. Whether one person suffers more than another isn't the appropriate question. It is what you do during and after that that matters. Because it is during this suffering we find the greatest reason for compassion, and we, in turn, live the fullest life.